Welcome to Inside English. Step inside the world of stories, language, and ideas.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Inside English. I'm Emma, and I'm so happy you're here today. Today we travel to a dark castle. We visit cold mountains. We meet a man who creates life. And we ask one big question: what makes us human? Today's story is special. It is old, but it feels new. It is scary, but it is also sad. The name of this story is Frankenstein. The writer is Mary Shelley. She wrote this book in 1818. She was only 19 years old. Can you imagine? At 19, Mary Shelley created one of the most important stories in the world. This story changed how we think about science. It changed how we think about life. And it changed how we think about ourselves. Let me tell you a little about Mary Shelley. Her life was not easy. Her mother died when Mary was very young. Mary felt lonely as a child. She read many books. She loved stories. And maybe this loneliness helped her understand the creature in her story. Mary wrote Frankenstein during a summer vacation. She was with friends near a lake in Switzerland. The weather was cold and rainy. They stayed inside. They told ghost stories to each other. One friend said, "Let's each write a scary story." That night, Mary had a dream. She dreamed about a scientist. She dreamed about a creature coming to life. When she woke up, she started writing, and Frankenstein was born. Before we begin, let me tell you something. Many people know the name Frankenstein, but many people do not know the real story. Some people think Frankenstein is a monster, but that is not true. Frankenstein is the name of the scientist. The scientist creates the monster. The monster has no name. This is important. The creature has no name. He has no identity. No one gives him a place in the world. Remember this as we listen today. Now, let me introduce you to the people in this story. First, we have Victor Frankenstein. He is a young man from Geneva, Switzerland. He loves science. He loves learning. He wants to discover the secret of life. Victor is smart, but he is also lonely. He dreams big dreams, but he does not always think about the results. Victor comes from a loving family, but something inside him is restless. He is not satisfied with normal life. He wants more. He wants to be special. He wants to be remembered forever. Second, we have the creature. This is the being that Victor creates. He is tall, he is strong. But people are afraid of him. Why? Because he looks different. The creature wants love. He wants a family. He wants to belong. But the world says no. The creature is innocent at first. Like a newborn baby, he knows nothing about hate. He learns hate from the world. He learns it from rejection. Third, we have Robert Walton. He is an explorer. He travels to the North Pole. He wants to discover new lands. He wants glory. In many ways, Robert is like Victor. He is ambitious. He wants to be great. Victor tells Robert his story as a warning. He says, "Be careful what you wish for. There are other people too." Elizabeth is Victor's friend and love. She grows up with Victor. She is kind and gentle. She sees beauty in everything. She believes in goodness. Elizabeth represents everything pure in Victor's life. Clerval is Victor's best friend. He is cheerful and caring. He loves poetry. He loves nature. He is everything Victor is not. While Victor studies death, Clerval celebrates life. Victor's father is wise and loving. He worries about his son. He sees Victor changing. He tries to help. But Victor does not listen. Victor is too focused on his work. All of these people care about Victor. But Victor makes choices that hurt them all. And this is the tragedy. Love is all around Victor, but he cannot see it. He is too busy chasing his dream. Now, before we enter the story, I want to ask you a question. Think about it as we listen. Here is the question. Who is the real monster in this story? Is it the creature with the strange face? Or is it the scientist who runs away? Keep this question in your heart. Let's begin. Victor Frankenstein grows up in Geneva. His childhood is happy. His parents love him. He has good friends. He has everything. But Victor is curious. He wants to know everything about life. He asks, where does life come from? What is the secret? When Victor is young, he sees lightning hit a tree. The tree burns. Victor is amazed by the power of electricity. He thinks, can this power create life? Victor goes to university. He studies science. He works day and night. He reads old books. He does experiments. He stops sleeping. He stops eating properly. He becomes obsessed. And slowly Victor discovers something. He learns how to create life. This is his dream. But it is also his mistake. Victor works alone in his laboratory. He collects bones. He collects parts of bodies. He works in secret. He tells no one. He sews them together. He uses electricity. For months he works. He does not rest. He does not visit his family. He thinks only about his creation. And one night, in the dark laboratory, the creature opens his eyes. Life begins, but Victor is not happy. He looks at his creation and he feels horror. The creature is tall, yes. The creature is strong, yes. But his skin is yellow. His eyes are strange. His face is not what Victor imagined. Victor thinks, this is not beautiful. This is terrible. What have I done? So what does Victor do? He runs away. He leaves the creature alone. He runs to his bedroom. He tries to sleep. He has nightmares. The creature wakes up in a cold, dark room. His creator is gone. Think about this moment. The creature is like a baby. He knows nothing. He needs help. He needs love. He needs his father. But his father, Victor, runs away. This is the first pain. This is the first rejection. This is the beginning of everything sad that happens next. The creature leaves the laboratory. He walks into the world. He sees trees. He sees the sky. He sees the sun for the first time. He feels cold. He feels hungry. He does not understand these feelings. Everything is new. Everything is strange. He is confused and alone. The creature finds a small village. He is happy. He sees houses. He sees people. He walks toward them. He wants to say hello. He wants to be friends. He smiles. But when people see him, they scream. They throw rocks. They hit him with sticks. They chase him away. The creature runs. He hides in the forest. He is confused. He touches his face. He thinks, why do they hate me? I did nothing wrong. What is wrong with me? The creature finds a small cottage. A family lives there. There is an old father, a young man, and a young woman. The creature hides behind the cottage. He watches them through a crack in the wall. He sees them eat together. He sees them talk together. He sees them laugh together. He sees them help each other. The creature watches every day. Winter comes. Snow falls. The creature is cold, but he keeps watching. Slowly, the creature learns their language. He listens to every word. He learns about love. He learns about family. He learns about kindness. And he wants this. He wants to be part of something. He wants to belong. The creature also reads books. He finds 3 important books. One book teaches him about feelings. One book teaches him about society. And one book, Paradise Lost, teaches him about creation. He reads about Adam, the first man. Adam had God. Adam had a creator who loved him. The creature thinks, I also have a creator. But my creator hates me. I am more like Satan, rejected and alone. The creature helps the family secretly. At night, he cuts wood for them. He clears snow from their path. He wants them to be happy. And he dreams that one day they will accept him. One day the old father is alone. The creature takes a deep breath. He gathers courage. He enters the house. He speaks gently. He tells the old man, I am alone. I have no friends. I am different. People fear me. But I am good. I want only kindness. The old man is blind. He cannot see the creature's face. He listens to the creature's words. He hears the pain in the creature's voice. He says, I will help you. You sound like a good person. The creature feels hope. Maybe finally someone accepts him. Maybe he can have a family, but then the son and daughter return. They open the door. They see the creature. They see his face, his size, his strangeness. They scream. The son grabs a stick. He attacks the creature. They force him out. They push him away. The creature runs back to the forest. He cries. He was kind. He was gentle. He helped them. But it is not enough. His appearance is everything. His heart means nothing. This is the second pain. The creature tried. He hoped. And he was rejected again. The creature's heart changes. He feels anger now. He feels deep sadness. He looks at the cottage. He thinks about all the months he spent watching, hoping, dreaming, and then he burns it. He burns the cottage. He watches the flames. His hope burns too. The creature makes a decision. If the world will not love him, then he will make the world feel his pain. The creature travels to Geneva. He knows this is where Victor lives. He finds a young boy in the forest. The boy is Victor's little brother. The creature thinks, maybe a child will not fear me. Children are innocent, but the boy screams. He says, monster, let me go. My brother is Victor Frankenstein. He will punish you. When the creature hears the name Frankenstein, something breaks inside him. This is his creator's brother. This is his creator's family. The creature feels rage. He kills the boy. But after, the creature does not feel happy. He feels empty. He feels more alone. Violence does not heal his pain. It only makes the pain grow. The creature finds Victor's family. An innocent woman is blamed for the boy's death. She is executed. More innocent people suffer. The creature watches. He sees the pain he caused. Part of him feels guilty. But another part feels, now you know. Now you feel what I feel. One day the creature meets Victor on a mountain. They stand face to face. Victor is angry. He wants to kill the creature. But the creature speaks. He tells his story. He says, you made me. You are my father. But you left me. You saw my face and you ran. I was innocent. I was good. But everyone hates me. Everyone fears me. I am so lonely. Do you understand? Can you imagine this loneliness? The creature continues, I learned language. I learned about love and friendship. I have feelings just like you. But I have no one. You gave me life, but you gave me no place in the world. You gave me emotions, but no way to share them. Then the creature asks for something. He says, make me a wife. Make someone like me. Someone who will not run away. Someone who will see me and not scream. Then I will go away. I will leave Europe. I will never hurt anyone again. I only want not to be alone. Victor listens. He sees the pain in the creature's eyes. He thinks. And finally he agrees. He thinks, maybe this will end the suffering. Maybe this will fix everything. Victor goes to a lonely island in Scotland. He starts to create a second creature, a female. He works in a small hut. He gathers materials. He repeats the process. But this time it feels different. This time Victor is afraid. Victor thinks, what if they have children? What if they create more creatures? What if I make the problem bigger? What if the female creature does not love him? What if she also becomes violent? These thoughts grow and grow. One night, Victor looks at his work. He looks at the half-finished female creature. And suddenly he sees the creature watching through the window. The creature is waiting. He is hoping, but Victor makes a decision. He destroys his work. He tears the female creature into pieces. He throws the parts away. The creature watches this through the window. He sees Victor destroy his only hope for love. He sees his dream die. And in that moment, something breaks inside the creature forever. The creature comes to the door. His face is full of pain and rage. He says to Victor, "You are my creator, but you hate me. You promised me a companion, and now you break that promise. I am alone forever because of you. You will pay for this. You will understand my pain. I will be with you on your wedding night." Victor does not understand. He thinks the creature will kill him. But he is wrong. The creature has a different plan. Victor returns home. He tries to forget. He tries to be happy. He marries Elizabeth, the woman he loves. It is supposed to be a happy day. It is supposed to be a new beginning. But on their wedding night, Victor remembers the creature's words. He tells Elizabeth, "Stay in the room. Lock the door. I must check something." Victor goes outside. He looks for the creature. He searches everywhere, but the creature is smarter. While Victor is outside, the creature enters the house. He finds Elizabeth. He kills her. Victor hears a scream. He runs back. He finds Elizabeth dead. Now Victor understands pain. Now Victor knows loneliness. Now Victor feels what the creature feels every day. The person he loves most is gone. His family is destroyed. And it is all connected to his creation. The creature made Victor feel what the creature feels. This is the creature's revenge. Not Victor's death. Victor's pain. Victor's father dies from sadness. Clerval was already killed by the creature earlier. Everyone Victor loves is gone. He is completely alone now. From this moment, Victor has only one goal: revenge. He does not want to live. He does not want happiness. He wants only to destroy the creature. He chases the creature across Europe. He chases him through forests, over mountains, across rivers. The creature always leaves clues. It is like a game. The creature wants Victor to follow. He wants Victor to suffer. They go north. Further and further north. They go to the coldest places. Ice, snow, nothing else. No people, no warmth. Just cold and emptiness. And this is where Robert Walton finds Victor, dying on the ice. Victor is weak. He is sick. But he still talks about revenge. He tells Robert his story. He warns Robert, "Be careful of ambition. Be careful of dreams. I wanted to be great. I wanted to create life, but look at me now. I lost everything, and then Victor dies. His quest ends. His revenge fails. He dies alone on the ice, far from home. But the story does not end. The creature appears on the ship. He looks at Victor's body. Robert sees the creature for the first time. Robert expects to see a monster. But what does he see? He sees sadness. He sees tears. The creature speaks. He says, "I am finished. My creator is dead. I have no purpose now. People think I'm a monster. Maybe they are right. I did terrible things. But I was not born evil. I was made this way. Loneliness made me this way. Rejection made me this way." The creature continues. "I wanted only love. I wanted only acceptance. But the world would not give it. So I took revenge. But revenge does not heal pain. It only creates more pain. Now I am more alone than ever." The creature looks at Victor one last time. He says, "Goodbye, my creator. I will go into the ice. I will end my life. No one will remember me. No one will miss me. I will disappear, just like I was never born." And the creature walks away, into the cold darkness. He disappears into the night. Robert watches him go, and we never know what happens next. Does the creature die? Does he live? Mary Shelley does not tell us. The ending is open. The question remains. Now let's think together. What is this story really about? On the surface, Frankenstein is about a scientist and a monster. But deeper down, it is about so much more. First, it is about creation and responsibility. Victor creates life. This is amazing. This is powerful. But he does not take care of his creation. He runs away. This is the biggest mistake. When we create something, we must take responsibility for it. We cannot just run away when things are difficult. Think about parents. Think about teachers. Think about anyone who makes something or helps something grow. They have a duty. They have responsibility. If they abandon their creation, the creation suffers. And that suffering spreads. Victor forgets this. He thinks only about the glory of creation. He does not think about what comes after. And everyone suffers because of this. Second, this story is about loneliness. The creature is lonely. He is the most lonely being in the world. He is unique. There is no one like him. He cannot belong anywhere. He wants connection. He wants someone to understand him. But the world judges him only by his appearance. People see his face and they decide he is bad. They do not try to know his heart. They do not listen to his words. They do not see his tears. Appearance is everything, and this is cruel. This happens in real life too, doesn't it? We judge people by how they look. We judge them by where they come from. We judge them by their differences. We do not always try to see inside. The creature teaches us, loneliness is painful. Rejection hurts. And when people are hurt again and again, sometimes they break. Third, this story is about what it means to be human. The creature is not born from a mother. He is made in a laboratory. But does that mean he is not human? Think about it. He learns language faster than a child. He feels emotions deeply. He wants love. He cries, he suffers. He reads books. He appreciates beauty. He understands poetry. In many ways, he is more human than the people who reject him. Those people act on fear. They act without thinking. But the creature thinks, he feels. He questions his existence. Mary Shelley asks us, what makes someone human? Is it how they look? Or is it what they feel inside? Is it where they come from? Or is it how they live? Fourth, this story is about science and ethics. In Mary Shelley's time, science was growing fast. People discovered new things every day. Electricity was new and exciting. Some scientists experimented with electricity in dead bodies. People wondered, can we bring the dead back to life? Some people were excited about these possibilities. But some people were afraid. They asked, just because we can do something, does that mean we should? What are the limits? What is right and wrong? Victor can create life. He has the knowledge. He has the power. But should he? He never asks this question. He just does it. He does not think about what happens next. He does not think about the creature's needs. He does not think about society. He thinks only about his achievement. Today, we have similar questions. We have artificial intelligence. We have genetic engineering. We can clone animals. We can change DNA. We have powerful technology. And we must ask, what is our responsibility? What are the consequences? Where are the limits? Frankenstein is not just an old story. It is a warning that is still important today. It tells us, be careful with power. Think about consequences. Consider ethics before action. Now let's talk about symbols in this story. There are several important symbols. First, light and darkness. Light represents knowledge. Victor wants knowledge. He wants to discover secrets. He wants to bring light to the darkness of death. But sometimes too much light blinds us. Sometimes we discover things we cannot control. The creature says he is like Milton's Satan. I am fallen. He moves from light to darkness because of rejection. Second, ice. Ice represents isolation. At the end, Victor and the creature are both on the ice. They are both alone. They are both far from human warmth, far from love, far from society. This shows us what happens when we lose connection with others. We become cold. We become frozen. We lose our humanity. Third, fire. The creature learns about fire early. Fire gives warmth, but fire also burns. This is like knowledge and emotion. They can help us, but they can also hurt us. Mary Shelley also uses the idea of the double. Victor and the creature are like two sides of the same person. Victor creates the creature, But the creature is also Victor's shadow. All of Victor's fears, all of his mistakes, all of his darkness, they live in the creature. They are connected forever. When Victor chases the creature, he is really chasing himself. They cannot escape each other. Let me share something personal with you. When I first read Frankenstein, I felt sad. I felt sad for the creature. He did not ask to be born. He did not choose his face. He just wanted to be loved. But the world said no again and again. Every time he tried, he was rejected. And slowly, this innocent being became violent. Not because he was born evil, but because pain changed him. And I also felt sad for Victor. He made a terrible mistake, yes. But he was also human. He was young. He was ambitious. He wanted to help the world. He wanted to conquer death. These are not evil goals, but his method was wrong. His abandonment was wrong. He did not mean to cause suffering, but his choices created a tragedy. This story has no winners. Everyone loses. Victor loses his family. The creature loses his hope. Innocent people die, and that is what makes it so powerful. There is no happy ending. There is only pain and regret. So what can we learn from Frankenstein? First, we learn about responsibility. If we create something, we must care for it. We must accept it. We cannot run away from our creations or our mistakes. Second, we learn about compassion. We must try to see inside people. We must not judge only by appearance. Everyone has a story. Everyone has feelings. We must try to understand before we reject. Third, we learn about consequences. Every choice we make has results. We must think carefully before we act. We must consider not only what we want, but also what will happen because of our actions. Fourth, we learn about our humanity. We are all connected. When we reject someone, we hurt them. And sometimes that hurt comes back to us. When we isolate someone, we create danger. Community is important. Acceptance is important. Love is important. And fifth, we learn about ambition. Ambition is not bad. Dreams are not bad. But we must balance them with wisdom. We must ask, why do I want this? What will happen? Who will be affected? Frankenstein is more than a horror story. It is a story about what it means to be alive. It is a story about love, loss, and loneliness. It is a story that asks, what do we owe to each other? What do we owe to our creations? What do we owe to those who are different from us? Before we finish today, I want to leave you with some questions. You can think about them. You can talk about them with friends. You can write about them in your journal. Here are the questions. First, if you were Victor, would you create the creature? Why or why not? Is the search for knowledge worth the risk? Second, do you feel sympathy for the creature? Or do you think his violent actions make him truly evil? Can we understand someone and still say they are wrong? Third, who is more responsible for the tragedy, Victor or the creature? Or are they both victims of circumstances? Fourth, the creature asks for a companion. Should Victor have made one? What would you do? Fifth, how do you think the creature's life would be different if one person, just one person, had shown him kindness? And finally, what does this story teach us about our world today? How do we treat people who are different? How do we handle new technology? What are our responsibilities? These are not easy questions. There are no simple answers. But that is what makes Frankenstein so great. It makes us think. It makes us feel. It stays with us long after we finish reading. Mary Shelley wrote this book more than 200 years ago. But it still speaks to us today. It still asks important questions. It still touches our hearts. Every generation finds new meaning in this story. If you have not read Frankenstein, I hope you will try. Yes, it is a little dark. Yes, it is sad. But it is also beautiful. It is also deep. And it will make you think about life in new ways. You will think about creation, about responsibility, about what it means to be human. The language is sometimes old-fashioned, yes. But the emotions are timeless. The questions are eternal. And the story is unforgettable. Thank you so much for listening today. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the cold mountains and the lonely heart of the creature. Thank you for thinking about these difficult questions with me. Remember, every person wants to be seen. Every person wants to be loved. Every person has a story. Let's try to see each other truly. Let's try to understand each other deeply. Let's not judge by appearance alone. Let's not abandon those who need us. The creature says, I am malicious because I am miserable. Let's create a world where people are not miserable. Let's create a world where no one has to be malicious because they are lonely. Until next time, keep reading, keep feeling, and keep exploring the wonderful world of stories. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. This is Emma, and this is Inside English. Goodbye, everyone.